Hello, my name is Julie. I am the creator of Treasures Made from Yarn, and this cat is Gambit, and in this video I am going to show you how to make these rib slippers. Very comfy rib slippers doing an alternating front and back post crochet. These are probably my original slippers I made back in 2013. Without further ado, let's get started. You ready to help me out, Gambit? Oh, here's my other cat. That is midnight. To make my rib slippers, you will need a size G hook and some horse weight yarn. I am using Red Heart Super Saver yarn. We're going to start out with a slip stitch on our hook. And we are going chain 4. In this first chain we made, we are going to make a whole 14 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
13, and 14. Count, make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, and the chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So in a sense we have 15 total. We are going to join with our first top of the chain 3. We're going to do another chain 3 to start our next round. We are going to double crochet, or we're going to do a front post double crochet around the first chain 3 from the previous row. The next stitch, we're going to do a double crochet like normal and do a front post around that same stitch we just did. So we're increasing this round. Again, we'll do a front. Oh no, sorry, we do a normal double crochet and then we do a front. Do double crochet and we do a front. And we're going to repeat this all the way around. Right, we are at the end of our row. Slip stitch, the chain 3, and we are done increasing. So to start the next row, we're chaining 3. Next stitch, we're doing the front post around the front post we had done earlier, around the next stitch, and in the next stitch we're going to do a back post. So again, we're doing a front post, then the next stitch, going around doing a back post. pretty much we're doing an alternating front and back to make this rib fit that makes up these slippers. So front post, back post, front post, post. We're going to repeat that around. Alright, we have reached the end of our row. We're ending with the front post because this chain 3 pretty much represents a back post. So we're going to join with our chain 3, and we're going to repeat this next row till you get the length you want to cover your slipper to cover the top of this foot. In my written pattern it says to do this until it measures 3 inches, but in the sock the slipper we're doing, I did pretty much this is 5 inches. So all you do is repeat this row, which is a front post around the front post, and you do a back post around the back post. You're just going to repeat this around we are at the end of our row. We're going to join our chain 3, and we're going to repeat the exact same round until you get either 3 inches or the height you want for your shoe or for your slipper. And then we're going to finish off camera, and then I will show you what to do next to create the opening for the slipper. Okay, we are at the height we want to be for our slipper. So what we're going to do, we're going to start this row like before. So we chain 3. And we're going to do again our front post around our front post and our back post around our back post. And we're going to do this around, except the only difference is that this time we are not going to join when we get to the end of the round. And then I will see you get to the end of the round. We are approaching the end of our row. We're doing our last front post, but this time we are not going to chain. We're not going to join. What we're going to do is we're going to chain 2 and turn. So what we're going to do is a back post. We're going to match up our back post and our front post pretty much. So we're doing a back post crochet, double crochet around that first one. Then our front post around this one. go around like this, like there's our back post, keeping with our ribbed pattern of the slipper. Okay, what we're going to end with, we're going to end doing this back post, double crochet, and in the chain 3 turning chain from our previous row, we are going to do a half double. We're going to do a half double crochet. Our chain 2, and we are going to turn, skip over this half double crochet, and we're going to front posts around the front post, back post, around the back post, and we're going to do that around. Right in the front post, and we're going to end this row by doing a half double crochet in the chain 2 from the beginning of the last row. So then we chain 2 and turn around. So pretty much we're going to repeat what we did before. We're going to do a back post crochet around our back posts, front post around our front post. So that we're going to do that all the way around till we get to the end. And you do a half double crochet at the end. So I will show you that when we get to the end of that round. So we have reached the end of our round. So we're going to do a front post, and we do a back post, do a half double crochet in the chain 2 from the beginning of the previous round. That's it. We're going to repeat those last 2 rows until you get the length that you want for your slipper. This back length will reach close to the end of your heel, and then we will show you that once we get to that point. Okay, now that we have reached the length that you want for your slipper, we're just going to turn it inside out and sew up the back seam. All I do is just do a rib stitch to sew up this seam.
So how does that connect to when you do leave the tail, when you finish up, make sure you leave the tail long enough to sew up the back seam.
that we have turned our slipper inside back right side out, it looks like we are nearly done, but I'm going to do a row of single crochet around the top of the slipper. We did a slip knot on our hook. We're just going to attach it to the back where the seam is. We're just going to go evenly around, but we probably should keep track so we can do our second one the same. That's one, that was 2, 3. We're just going to kind of go evenly around. That is 4. When you get around back to the beginning, you'll slip stitch with the first one. I've seen several comments of people who have already made this slipper that they might put a hook on the end for the elderly to help take the slippers on and off. Sounds like a good idea, but I will not add a loop to the slippers. Alright, we're just finishing the ends and our slipper will be done. We just have to make a second one that looks just like it. There you have it. Like I said, you'll need to make a second one that looks just like this one. If you like this video, please like. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.